kind of like yesterday's game. The first half was disjointed. We weren't moving the ball well. It led to problems defensively. Third quarter, we did much better. We moved it better. We defended better. We got on a good run. It went from 8. I think we got it to a 3-point lead at the end of the third. And the fourth, just it's back and forth, and the shot that Lillard took from 40 feet, into the shot clock, hits the back rim, bounces straight up in the air and goes in. I've never seen a shot like that ever. I mean, that was unbelievable. And we still had a chance, and just came up a little short in the end.
Okay, thanks. We'll start with Dwayne.
Rick, could you describe what KP was doing in the first quarter, not only from the outside, but going on the inside? And also, how did that change things once he fouled out with the score tie with 1:16 to go in the game?
Well, he had a phenomenal game, and he was doing it all different ways. Cuts, rolls, pops, drives. Had a couple of post-ups that were nice. Defensively, we obviously didn't do a good job in this game. This team can really score, though, and they put you in some tough positions with Lillard. I mean, it's really difficult. A couple times we tried running and trapping them. Other guys hit shots. I think Anthony hit 2 shots. The 2 times we went and doubled him. So it's, it's a pick your poison thing. So you got to keep scoring, and then we were doing that pretty well. But in the end, the 40-foot shot that bounced straight up in the air probably was the difference in the game. But we'll need to be more consistent for 48 minutes. But KP was great in the game.
Okay, next up is Tim McMahon.
Hey, Rick, you've mentioned that shot by Lillard, but can you put into perspective his performance overall, just in terms of how difficult he was to deal with in a game that meant so much for the Blazers?
Look, coming into the game, we said he's going to shoot 15 threes somehow. He got up 17. The problem was that he kept getting to the free throw line, and I haven't looked at the film yet as far as whether the calls were accurate or whatever. But great players have a knack for getting the whistle to blow. Luka's the same way; he gets the whistle to blow, and so in the end, we were unable to keep him off the free throw line. And when you let a guy that shoots like that shoot 18 free throws and score 18 points with the clock stopped, you're putting yourself up against it. But he's a great player, and he puts you in some tough spots, no question about it.
Okay, next we have Brad, who's in the room with you.
Maybe one of the plays you're alluding to was when Burke went in, and like you said, you have to watch it on the film. But that's a tough break. I mean, you guys hit a 3 right after that. What did you see, at least in that moment, from your perspective?
Which play are you talking about?
When Burke went into the lane, and then they called it for, I guess, out of control.
Oh, I haven't looked at it. The people that had the iPad said that it was clearly a flop. But look, great players in the moment, they know how to create that situation. And so, hey, if it's a flop, then maybe you'll get fined. I don't know, but it doesn't help us, in the context of the game. But there were so many good elements to that play. It was unfortunate for us. But look, there were a lot of crazy things going on in that game, with all the scoring, and all the activity with the referees and stuff like that. And we're just going to have to, and this is a back-to-back too, which is, not easy either.
Okay, we have one more hand raised. It's Tadeha from Slovenia, and then you'll be on your way. Thanks, Rick.
Hi, Coach. Luka has so much experience, but do you maybe talk to him specifically about playing in the playoffs? It's going to be his first in NBA.
Yeah, he's got a lot of experience in high-level pressure games internationally. Look, we've had a lot of them here too. We've played 3 overtime games. I mean, this game well could have been an overtime game. I'm not worried about his, any kind of inexperience, from his standpoint. I do think there is a carryover between playing in huge games internationally, whether it's Eurobasket in 2017 or whether it's, the Euro League championship in 2018. All that stuff's meaningful, and he's got 2 years under his belt. I expect that I know he's going to be ready to play, and and he's wired for big moments, so he'll be fine.
Okay, thanks, Rick. We'll talk to you soon.